At this point, it's getting beyond a joke. I feel like a broken record because I had to check. Have I done this video before? Oh wait, no. It's just that Labour is so corrupt that things just keep on being revealed about them. Like this, for example. The Labour-linked lobbying firm boasting invite-only access to the UK Treasury.
They're evil and corrupt and degraded.
Jim Murphy of lobbying firm Arden Strategies invited business chiefs to a private roundtable meeting inside the Treasury's Whitehall headquarters on September 17th. The meeting was with Ian Caulfield, a Labour donor who sparked controversy when he was handed a top Treasury advisory job after giving money to key Labour figures. It comes ahead of the government's much-hyped investment summit next month.
That's not normal.
Now, some event that I am sure no one who is normal has ever heard of isn't a big deal on its own. Let's face it, the Tories did this all the time. It becomes a bigger deal when you combine it with this. Now it's cash for croissants. Labour engulfed in another row for selling £30,000 worth of tickets to have breakfast with the business secretary.
Things will get worse before they get better.
Business leaders were offered the rare chance to gain insights, network and exchange ideas among peers, and Jonathan Reynolds at an exclusive event at the Ivy restaurant in Manchester.
I had forgotten how much I despised that socialist claptrap.
The Scottish National Party demanded a probe into what they called the growing stench of sleaze in Sir Starmer's government amid his party's freebie row.
You're just trying to save yourself.
Now, I'm sure the SNP just want to make themselves look good, but either way, that's two events in the space of a day being reported to be about getting exclusive access either by favoritism or by bribery. That's essentially what we are talking about here.
A socialist dumbhole.
When does this end? Seriously, when does this end? The last Labour government was just as corrupt, maybe even more so, but it's almost like this government is so amateur they don't even know how to hide it properly.
The return of the sausages.
What did he just say?
The return of the sausages. The return of the sausages. The hostages. Things will get worse before they get better.
The invitation was circulated to businesses by Liam Didsbury, who until recently was Labour's Northwest director. But party officials now say the breakfast is no longer going ahead. Well, yeah, I would imagine so, because we know about it now.
This is a government cover-up, isn't it?
Let's be totally real about something. The only people who believe that Labour have acted accordingly here are the same simpletons who think they were going to be a positive change to the Tories when they voted for them.
So, an idiot then?
Energy Secretary Ed Miliband and a former Labour leader, might I add, claimed Mr Reynolds was unaware of the event.
No.
But warned his colleagues that paying to have access was not what we are about. Excuse me, Ed. It's exactly what you were about. In 2010, I believe about 6 Labour MPs were involved in what was called the Cash for Influence scandal.
One is a former Home Secretary, the other the current chair of the Intelligence Committee. Both today facing questions about their apparent readiness to be paid thousands of pounds by a bogus Hong Kong company. Labour MP Jack Straw was secretly filmed apparently telling the bogus company he could help them in exchange for payment.
Normally, if I'm doing a speech or something, it's £5,000 a day. That's what I charge.
That was exposed back when journalists actually did their job in a Channel 4 undercover programme to see if your Labour chums would take the cash.
It's true.
And before people come at me in the comment section, yes, I am very aware about the Tories who took cash for questions, which is kind of my point. They're all awful. It's just the Tories have either been expected to be like this or branded to be like this, whereas Labour, as they were once affectionately nicknamed, pretends to be sweeter than sweet.
I have done nothing wrong, ever, in my life.
As if corruption is nothing to do with them. Despite the fact that when this party has ever been in power, we've had rows over both anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, which, in terms of the latter, I personally don't think is a word, but that's just me.
This storm started straight after we elected Jeremy, directly at him, including very undemocratically from within our party. And the reason Corbyn is kindly to Palestine and others. Attacking Corbyn failed to pass pre-democratic texts, and so the Jewish community plans to attack our party.
Complaints were submitted to Labour after the meeting, but in October, complainants received this email from the regional office saying, after taking this case through our anti-Semitism process, the Labour Party does not believe this is an incident of anti-Semitism and will not be taken further.
Wait, what? There's been cash for influence scandals not once but twice, as well as a cash for honours scandal.
Breaking news tonight, the BBC understands there will be no charges in the cash for honours inquiry. No one will be prosecuted after a lengthy police investigation that targeted some of those closest to Tony Blair.
The Rotherham scandal. General election betting, the Bush-Blair Iraq memo that basically said they planned the invasion of Iraq way in advance, not to mention Bernie Ecclestone being able to influence policy, and even more undeclared donations happened in 2007.
These people, they're evil.
I mean, come on. You're all as corrupt as each other, Ed. Stop trying to make out that your shit doesn't stink. 2 years. I said 2 years and there'll be another general election, and right now I'm feeling more and more like a prophet as each day passes, but we'll see. We'll see. With each day leading to another scandal, it's almost like an episode of Dragon Ball Z in its continuity. Thank you all for watching, do take care and God bless.